Hi everybody, this is Sarah Al-Amiri in Why Not Show.
Hello everyone and welcome to our program, Why Not? I'm your host, Ahmed Murad.
Lovely viewers of Why Not? I am your host, Rikab.
Hello dear viewers and welcome to our program, Why Not? A program that explores everything that is happening here in our country of Kuwait. As always, I'm your host, Ahmed Murad, and I'm joined by our other host,
Rikab.
Hello Ritaj, how are you today?
Alhamdulillah, I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing great. I mean, a bit, let's say, boiling with this kind of heat that's been going on. And today's episode, we decided to take it easy and do a recap of some of the episodes that we've done. And as you can see, we are joined by our lovely friend right here, this parrot. No, I don't think they told us his name.
But I remember I came across a similar parrot. I think it's the same breed actually. It's called the blue and yellow macaw.
A blue and yellow macaw.
Yeah.
And as you can see, the macaw is kind of hungry.
Yeah,
I
he's
think.
chipping off little wood. The branches on.
Hopefully, we'll be bringing him some food alongside the episode.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's talk about what we've gotten to do in this program.
Yes.
And well, to think of some of the things that we've done, I'll start off by mentioning I've had a very interesting episode in which I was trying out and learning more about, bisht.
Okay.
Which was a very interesting episode. We were starting something new.
Where was that located?
It was in Suq Barkia.
Okay.
Barkia Market,
makes sense.
It was in one of the more popular bisht creators and shop, and I've learned that they've actually ended up creating the largest bisht in the entire world.
I think I've heard about this.
Yes, if you remember, like 2013, I think, if I'm not mistaken, where they actually ended up displaying it in a very famous mall. Yes, and it was very, very huge, and I was talking about that in that episode, and I was also, getting to try out a lot of different...
Did you get to try the biggest bisht?
No, well, I mean, they don't have it in the shop anymore, and I don't think they'll be able to display it in the shop itself, But it was very, very interesting to be able to get to learn more and get to dress up.
I'm assuming there were different bisht for different occasions.
And such, a lot of different colors. I mean, we obviously used to see them a lot in the ruling families first, and like a lot of formal, diplomats or representatives of our, the state of Kuwait or of our country Kuwait. And I got into wear like the one that they usually wear in weddings.
Is it like the golden and black ones?
Yes. And very interesting. I've gotten to see a lot, I've gotten to learn a lot in that episode, which was very interesting. But let's think about more episodes as well. I mean, let's talk about some of the entertainment episodes that we ended up doing.
There was a couple that I could literally say was a whole roller coaster. One of them was us going to Hawali Park.
Yes, that was, we went to an amusement park in the area of Hawali, and it was a very interesting episode. I have to say. I mean, like, we've gotten to play around a lot, and I have to say, one of I guess I want to say the most fun, but at the same time the most tiring experiences was that, I forgot what they call the tomahawk. Game.
Oh, it's the one that rotates.
The one that rotates and was going.
Sideways.
Yes. I felt sick.
Thankfully I didn't get.
You were like watching us.
Me,
And I was like, hey, do it for the episode. But oh my goodness, it made me just go. My head was all around.
I was waiting for you guys to come off that game, and
I was dead.
You were still trying to recollect yourself after that game.
Yes, it was. It was very fun, but it was also like very tiring, I have to say.
I don't. Seeing it didn't look fun to me.
It did not look fun to you,
Thankfully, I didn't get on it. I know I would have cried.
Oh, you were?
I would have cried.
I mean, at least we did have a lot of fun with some of the games, like the bumper cars.
The bumper cars was amazing.
Yes,
I liked it. I remember everybody was trying to attack me.
Yes.
go for me. I don't know if you were also being targeted
Well,
on bumper cars.
I was like,
think
I was trying to pretend that nobody's seeing me, and then I'm like looking
Hiding
at
in the
everybody,
corner.
and then they start like locking into me. They just lock
Like,
their
"Where's
eyes,
Ahmed?"
yeah, with the crazy look, and they're like, oh, I have to bump him now.
It's been a while since I saw Ahmed. Let me-
Yes, exactly. Yeah. It's like fun that we ended up doing that, and I mean also getting to see, like, for example, the disco.
Yeah, the disco one was
game.
good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go on that.
I mean, thankfully, I think both of us.
Yeah,
it's
we
good.
didn't, yeah.
Yeah, it's good that we didn't go
Some
on
other
it. But
team members
some
were
of our
able
team
to,
members,
yeah.
actually, I mean, we saw them being very skillful,
Yeah.
being able to.
Either or, I would have been one of the people sitting along the side. I wouldn't have been
Exactly.
the one in the middle. I'm not that
Exactly.
skilled at keeping myself
Like
balanced.
balancing up, yeah,
I don't have
yeah.
the technique, the skills,
Yeah.
you know, the focus.
The focus, exactly. But Ritaj, let's talk about the roller coaster that we ended up riding. Tell me about this, Ritaj.
The problem is like I can't call it a roller coaster. It's like it's so
Small.
small.
Yes.
But I
It
just
was still a roller coaster.
yeah,
I mean, yeah.
I had my eyes closed the whole
The entire time. I was hearing you screaming, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is torture. I felt very, very
was-
sorry for you.
Because I was first of all I felt unsafe.
Yes.
And like, okay, there was the safety, but it wasn't enough for me. I felt like beside me, nobody was sitting next to me.
Yeah.
It was empty. I couldn't hold on to anything on my side. You know,
Yes.
like I wasn't like what you call like secured onto my seat.
Onto your seat,
fully, You know,
yeah.
I can still.
So you felt
know,
like you were, you
I'm
were
gonna
like
fly
going.
off any second right now, and you know the seats they twirl and they go backwards.
They started like twirling,
and the game
and,
goes
like, going at
backwards
height.
on reverse. Like, yeah, I don't like that. Okay, we go one direction,
Yes.
not the other direction.
The other direction, it was
Yeah.
like flipping around.
I don't like feeling like I'm being thrown to
It was
left and
honestly
side, yeah.
fun, but I mean, I can understand where
To
you're
each
coming
their
from.
own,
To
Ahmed.
each their own, exactly. And I mean, this is what Why Not is about.
Yeah.
Giving you, I mean, these episodes, especially with like entertainment episodes, we get the perspective of like two different,
Yeah.
hosts. And, you got me, I mean, like, listen, I was like always, happy-go-lucky. I'm like, I'll give this a try, I'll give this a
Yeah.
try. And I regret giving the tomahawk a try because my neck, at that day, I remember it was hurting a bit.
Okay, yeah.
Because like it was, I mean, you were seeing it from the outside,
Yes.
right? We were going around, like, first of all, it had the motion of like going like this.
Yes.
And then it started rotating
yeah.
while it's going like this. Terrible.
It goes sideways and it stays there for a while.
Yes.
That's what made me say like I'm not getting on that.
Yes, it was, I have to say, very disorienting
Yeah.
because, I have not seen the part, I'm going to be real with you, when I was looking at it from outside, I forgot that it rotated.
Okay.
And so when I was inside, I was like, this is not bad. This is not bad. And then
It starts moving.
it starts moving and I'm like, wait,
I
I did not sign up for this. I was like, hold on. And I'm not gonna lie, it was very fun because like when you're into this kind of game, like the adrenaline kicks in,
Okay.
you don't really feel anything. Like if you're into that kind of like, let's say, thrill,
Yeah.
you start like just focusing on the fun and everything. The worst part about these games is the aftermath.
Okay, yeah.
When you get out, because you were
Nauseous, right?
always in like a specific motion.
Yeah.
So when you get out, you're like very disoriented and like
Yeah.
trying to like
Figure out where you are.
Yeah. Orientate yourself or just like organize yourself all over again. And that was one of the worst experiences.
That's why you should be more like me and study the game before deciding whether you want to get on it or not.
Exactly.
I had to look at the game. I didn't want to decide whether to play or not until I saw the game in action.
Exactly.
And the
yeah.
moment I saw it rotate and stay for a while sideways, I'm like, no, guys, I can't do it. And of course, our team never forces us to do anything we don't want.
Obviously, yes. I mean, they've told us multiple times. They were like,
Yeah.
hey, if you don't want to ride it. But I was like, why not?
Exactly.
Why not? Yeah, maybe why not is going to be the end of us.
Hopefully not. And talking about like adrenaline and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
one of my episodes took me to
was-
an indoor mini amusement park slash arcade
Yes.
slash gaming. It's
I remember that place,
It's like a
yeah,
kids
yeah.
area, and it was lovely. And I was like, oh, finally something the team scheduled for me that I can actually do.
Yes.
And then every game I tried, I regretted it.
Oh my goodness, it was that bad.
It wasn't bad, but I
Uh-huh.
don't know. I guess like I'm just a scaredy pants.
Yeah.
And again, none of the team told me I have to try any of the games.
You
But
were
I'm
like, why not?
Yeah, I'm like, because I'm seeing kids way younger than me.
Giving it a try.
Yeah, and I'm like, if they can do it, I can do it.
I swear to God, this seems to be like a reoccurring theme, but a lot of kids of our generation are very courageous and they always outgoing and want to try different stuff. I remember that place having a zero gravity attraction. Did you get to ride that?
Yes, and that was the first regret I did. So I'm seeing kids run up to that game and they're like, I want to get on that, I want to get on that. And my team's like, Ritaj, it's okay, you don't have to get onto the game. We're going to record from the outside, you know, give our viewers like a preview of what the game is like. And I'm like, why not
I go inside.
Let someone like record
you inside?
Yeah, inside. Like
so you actually ended up?
Yeah, I did not last 20 seconds in that.
Oh my goodness.
So they have like a safety procedure that if you want the game to stop, you bang the wall
like the
3
wall,
times,
and you started banging the wall, huh?
And I didn't bang the wall. Actually, what happened was one of our coworkers in the team was there, and I'm like, stop the game. I can't. I don't like this. I really don't like this. And my coworker is holding 2 cameras in one hand.
2 cameras in one hand. Oh my.
So he's like, okay, Ritaj, bang the wall. I'm like, I can't. I can't.
Because it's like zero gravity and it's like you're very stuck into the wall, right?
I'm just really scared because I'm scared of letting go because the floor slowly disappears from below you and I'm sinking. I'm sinking. So I was so scared, and there is no other way for someone to bang the wall other than my coworker banging his head onto the wall 3 times. So thank you so much for that. Like, you were a lifesaver.
Amazing,
and,
amazing.
At one point when like they were taking their time stopping the game, I got fed up and I started banging. I'm like, stop!
You're just
I'm
like
screaming.
putting
I'm screaming.
like all your energy and just banging on the wall.
I don't know if they got the clip of me walking out of the game, but I was shaking. Again, I didn't last 20 seconds in that. The floor just disappeared below me, and I'm like, hey, get me off.
It seems like a very crazy and like very adrenaline, disorienting experience.
There was other things as well. They had like a sort of rock climbing experience. You know, they had like different sort of walls, and I saw a kid climb up and jump down. I'm like, yeah, that looks pretty easy. And again, my team's like, you don't have to do it, Ritaj.
And you ended up doing it.
And I'm like, okay. But the moment I got up, I'm like, oh, okay.
I'll actually tell you more about my experiences, but right after this break, dear viewers. So tune in as we get to continue our discussion right after this break. Welcome back once again, dear viewers, to our program, Why Not? If you're just catching us right now, we're talking about recapping some of our experiences, and we're talking about one of the indoor, let's say, play parks that you've been into, and we're talking about wall climbing.
Yes.
So, could you tell me again, how did that feel?
I think everyone by now knows I have fear of heights.
Yes.
And throughout this whole episode, I just kept on challenging myself on trying out a bunch of games that required me to be away from the ground.
Yes.
But I didn't realize how far I was from the ground until I actually got up there.
Yes.
And again, like the indoor park, the games is meant for kids. So I thought that like if they can do it,
you could do it.
I can do it as well.
Yes. Yeah.
But once I got up there, I realized that maybe it's not for me.
It's not for you, yeah. And it's kind of funny because you brought it up. I also did something very similar, you know, a long time ago, where I ended up being in also like an indoor play park.
Okay.
And I ended up doing a like a wall climbing activity. And one thing I remember also telling the camera is that I was not going to look at the ground. I also have a fear of heights.
Okay.
Yes. And so like when I was climbing down, I was just focusing on either having my head like tilted up or in the center.
Yeah.
So I would just slowly walk down, because they also wanted me to do this like crazy thing where like I would like, because you know I had a harness attached to me, so they wanted me to like just go down through the harness, and I was like, no.
That's exactly what I had to do.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I had no choice, but I did it very
like slowly.
So like I still held on to like the wall that I was on until like I get close to the floor, then I let go.
I was like, no. I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna take my time, and I've like backtracked my way slowly.
Okay, you went in reverse.
I went in reverse, yes.
You should have seen the kids in my episode.
Oh my
They were
goodness.
jumping off the floor and
Oh
just
my
swinging
goodness,
like,
yeah,
you know, Tarzan.
yeah, exactly, like Tarzan, and it's insane. But I just it's been a lot of crazy experiences, especially with these entertainment places and entertainment parks. And I remember you also did an episode with bowling as well with the team.
Yes.
Tell me, I mean, how this wasn't your first time, I guess, doing activities with the team, because you also had another arcade episode in which you went to the karaoke.
Yes,
went
I have multiple episodes where I got the chance to, you know, bond with my team.
Yeah, and tell me about the bowling one. How was that?
The bowling was, I think this is the first time where I did decent at bowling.
At bowling?
Yeah.
All right.
And you know what, honestly, I have to give thanks to one of our team member, Yusuf. He's the one like teaching me how to play.
Yeah.
Even though I'm going up against him sometimes.
Yes.
He's everything I've learned so far was from him.
I have to say big shout outs to Yusuf.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always with these kinds of games. I mean, even when we were trying to learn pool or billiards, he was also the man. He seems to be a man of many talents, in which he knows a lot about these games, whether it's bowling or even billiards.
Everything.
Yeah.
A lot of my team members taught me a lot of the games as well. You have Foderi who's teaching me billiardo as well. You know, and a lot of the board games.
The board games
I
as
forgot
well.
their names as well. It's the, you know, the one with the little bits and bobs and the powder, and you have to.
Oh, it was like kind of, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
All thanks to my team.
Exactly, and you know, this is very nice an opportunity for all of us to come around together, to bond behind cameras, also in front of cameras, in which we're discussing, talking, and having fun. And I also remember you also had an episode with like going into a girls' lounge.
Yes. Oh, that was really fun, and actually the episode featured my sister.
Your sister,
Yes, and she didn't know. She didn't know she was gonna be part of the episode. I'm like, hey, Jane, you wanna come to work with me today? She's my older sister by a year.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay. You know, because she always tells me she wants to like join me and whatnot. I'm like, okay, this is the perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, because I can't play like games alone.
Yeah.
Let me drag my sister with me.
Exactly.
So I put her on the spot. Mic'd her up, and I'm like, Jane,
you have to.
You're in the episode.
You're in the episode now.
And she was a bit nervous. Or like she just didn't want the camera on her face too much. But when the episode aired, her profile picture on her social media is like a screen capture
from the episode.
From the episode.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say this is also you know, kudos or shout out to our camera crew as well. I mean, they take the best kind of shots when it comes to us. I mean, sometimes I look at some of the episodes and I'm like absolutely amazed at the shots that they end up taking.
They're gorgeous. They really know how to capture everything perfectly.
Yes.
And what else about that episode? My sister, like once it got featured, she shared it in her like work.
Like circle.
In
she's
her
like,
work. Like they put it on.
I'm on TV now.
She's like, oh look, I'm with my sister. And she showed it to everybody and showed it to my mom, and then my mom got a hold of the YouTube channel, and if you noticed, if you go through the YouTube channel, you'll always see one comment. That's my mom.
That's always your
it's
mom.
It's always my mom commenting.
It's amazing. I mean, it's lovely to know that your family is like very supportive of this. And I mean, with this kind of experiences, I share the same. I did also feature my siblings. One time, I mean, several times, my older brother and my youngest brother. And
I never got to see any of those episodes.
I will show you, hopefully. It was one time, and it was very funny because, I mean, in your case, you actually brought up, you know, your sister.
Yes.
And in my case, it was actually coincidentally, we were recording in Barkia. And, you know, we were like walking around, and then I noticed them like walking with my family. They were there on that day. I think they had like to run some errands. It was around Ramadan time, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe before it or after it, I can't remember well, but they were running like some, you know, usual Mubarkia errands. And then I got to interview them, and my younger brother, it was very funny because it was his debut, and he has taken it so well into the camera. He was very
likes to be in front of the camera?
Well, I mean, we discovered it through the show. I mean, he's never been into cameras, but he likes to, you know, talk and like discuss it on. And he was like, he's right now 12 years old.
Oh, that's adorable.
And like I was like asking him, his name is Ammar, and I'm asking him, I'm like, you know, tell me how's the Mbarkia with you? And he's talking. It was because a lot of the times that we end up going to Mbarkia, me and my family, it's usually around not nighttime, since you know it gets very crowded. And so he was so starstruck by the lightnings, you know. I mean, me and you, we've had our fair share of visiting Barkia, recording different shows and recording different episodes.
It's gorgeous there at night, honestly. I love like the nightlife, you can say.
It is, yeah, exactly. And I mean, it's fun to have the opportunity to feature our family in a show like this, and it's always fun. And I mean, it's the stories right after it, right? I
Yes.
mean, with your sister, she ended up loving how it came out, and she would send
she
it.
still asks to like come by, and I'm like, inshallah.
Yes, yes. I mean, hopefully we get to future more. And I mean, that's also one thing that I love about Why Not is the fact that, you know, we're also able to show our friends.
Yeah.
I mean, like I host a weekly Duania at my home, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes we end up like my friends are like the biggest supporters.
That's
They're
adorable.
like, hey Ahmed, why don't you play an episode of Why Not?
That's
What did
so
you end up doing
cute,
this week? And I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to start playing. And
An episode.
a lot of really fun episodes.
My mother keeps referencing Why Not. Like just yesterday I was out with my family and I was like, Mama, I'm recording a video, say hi. She's like, why not? I'm
Why
like,
not?
"Oh."
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, Mama,
She keeps on mentioning Why Not, doesn't she?
Any
Yeah.
opportunity she can get, she'll mention it.
Yeah, this is very funny because like also my siblings, right? Why Not has become such a famous catchphrase that whenever like we just say why not, like, you know, not planned, everybody just stares at me. They're like, why not? Yeah. And yeah, I mean, it's always fun to be able to have, you know, the support of the people around us, especially when we look back and watch a lot of the episodes here. I mean, we're putting a lot of effort, and a very big shout out to the entire team, you know, from the director, the assistant director, the producers, and you know, the camera crew, the lighting, the coordinators, and us,
the hosts.
you know, the presenters, the host. I mean, we don't give ourselves enough credit,
That's
but
true.
we love being part of the show.
Yes.
We love to be able to provide this kind of coverages. And yeah, has there been anything else that we could like recount on and think about? Oh, I think our fellow right here is getting very, very rowdy. Do excuse us, dear viewers. But let's get back into topic. I would say we've had the episode, an interesting episode that we had recently was the yacht or the boat trip.
Oh yeah,
that we ended up
fun.
doing. Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, how did you feel
So-
about it, Richard?
It was super fun.
Yeah.
They hosted a sort of like family fun gathering where it involved a lot of activities for kids. So of course we couldn't participate. It's
I mean, yeah,
it's
we're
all
not
kids,
kids. Yeah.
But it involved, you know, those games where you'd have to like hop in like a bag.
Kind of like a sandbag.
Yeah, like a sandbag. You're like in it, and you have to hop on one side and back, and running back and forth, and then like they win prizes and whatnot, and just like the family vibe and seeing the kids smiling and laughing and having fun, getting excited over all the little gifts. It gave me happiness, you know. And I mean, I would love Why Not can maybe host a
Like
family fun night. Why not? You know,
that would actually be an interesting idea. You know, you're giving us some really interesting ideas. Yeah. But that episode was fun. I mean, being in the sea.
yeah, it was gorgeous.
It was really nicely organized, the episode itself, and we had a lot of fun. I mean, you did tell me that you had some sort of seasickness.
Yes,
but
I did.
Thankfully, you know, that wasn't too.
It wasn't bad because I was, you can say, distracted by how much fun I was having and like enjoying the boat trip, that I forgot that I'm scared.
Scared, exactly.
You know?
And it was also very interesting. I mean, like, this is the first episode that, let's say, you were with us on a boat trip. I mean, we did our Felice episode before,
boat,
and we've already gotten like our recording in the boat.
Okay, then,
But this is like the second time doing it in a show like this, and I have to say, it has to be. We have to do them more often.
Yes, I would
especially since the summer season is coming in.
It makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the summer, beach vibes, you know.
And that day was, the weather was perfect.
The weather was actually very good.
Also, like
it was a cold breeze. And then
the view from the boat, seeing Kuwait's skyline.
Oh yeah, just like the entire cityscape was very, very beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And I just remember, I mean, the air was just really nice. Like we were breathing in some fresh air and like going around. And it was something different because, you know, we've been kind of like recording a lot of indoor episodes.
Yes.
So, you know, and I mean, it makes sense because we're pretty much in the summer season.
Yeah.
So when we were going on that trip, I mean, it was outdoor. We thought that was going to be very hot, but thankfully, the cold breeze was really, really nice, quite gentle.
Yes.
It wasn't too crazy.
Even the waves.
And the waves, the waves, exactly. See, we're both thinking at the same time. But the waves were like also very, very good. And I mean, in terms of the organizer was very lovely.
Amani,
Yeah, Miss Amani was absolutely.
She was lovely. Even after the boat trip, she was still hosting us. She was giving us tea.
I remember
giving
when
us
we were
snacks.
like finishing up, like, you know, with all our works and everything, you know, and she was like, "Oh, I have some tea, and you know, you can't miss this tea." And I have to say, we didn't get to talk about it that day, but the tea was delicious.
Yeah, it was.
It was really, really delicious, and I'm still
delicious,
thinking about it. It had the perfect mix of like almost everything, you know,
Yeah.
not too much sugar, and it wasn't bitter,
I was
and
gonna
it was
say
still
the
very
same
hot.
thing, yeah. The perfect amount of sugar in the tea.
Exactly, yeah,
I loved it. So thank you, Amani, if you're watching this.
Thank you so much, Miss Amani. I hope you're doing very, very
Yeah.
well. I mean, she did an amazing job with that tea, honestly. And just overall, I mean, it was a fun experience
Yes.
that we've been able to go with.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And well, we have to cut off today's episode, but we had a lot of fun, you know, recapping and talking some of our experiences. Some of them were wild, some of them were fun.
Yes.
But overall, they were like very enjoyable,
Yeah.
both in like presenting and when it aired. And I'm really happy that, you know, we've came across, let's say, halfway or like more than halfway through the season. And we're hoping that we'll be able to cover more and more episodes for you, dear viewers, in the very soon-ish future. And as always, thank you so much, Ritaj.
Of course, thank you,
Really,
Ahmed.
thank you, thank you. And also a big shout out to our wonderful and amazing team here at Why Not for being able to help us and just to be able to make this program a reality. Until next time, dear viewers, please take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, everybody. This is Sarah Al-Amiri in Why Not Show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our program, Why Not? I'm your host, Ahmed Murad.
Lovely viewers of Why Not? I am your host, Ritaj Ishtirani.